Hey, we are live. Welcome back. All right, today we are digging into content. And what specifically about content is engagement. If you are out here online anywhere, it doesn't matter whether you have an online business or a brick and mortar business, if you are trying to market and promote whatever it is you offer online through social media channels, you know that engagement is the key to being able to expand your reach, to get more customers, to have more influence, right? To be able to increase your followers so that you have more exposure to people who are likely to buy your product. That is really what marketing is all about. And marketing on social media, whether you are paying for it, I like to do it organically, especially when you're starting out. I always recommend organic marketing, unless you have a huge budget, right? But organic marketing is actually very powerful. If you doubt it, I'm going to tell you that I am friends with several multi-millionaires who run their companies and do it all organically. They've never paid for ads on social media, right? It is possible, and they didn't have a big team. They ran it with three people total, and that included a software developer who was never did any marketing. So that was two people who really ran the whole show when it came to marketing and promoting a product that has earned them multi-millions. Okay, so if you are doubting organic marketing, let's talk about organic marketing. If you don't know what organic marketing is, because I didn't when I first started. So let's back up, Shauna, back up. Organic marketing is when you are going out and you are connecting with people just organically, meaning you're not paying, you're not running a paid advertisement out there that someone's going to click on, right? There is a whole system for organic marketing. We're going to talk about one piece of that today. The whole organic marketing system and how you connect with more ideal customers, what you do after you connect with them, how you get them to um, like you, to follow you, all of those. That is a whole nother training that we can talk about. And if you are looking at investing in an online business and you want help with that, I have two things for you. Two things for you. One of them is you can work with me. That's what I do, right? I've been helping lots of entrepreneurs and creators. I've worked with over 5,000 creatives, artists, entrepreneurs to build their business online. And when we say build your business online, it's not just the website that I'm talking about. We're talking about how to go out and find their customers, connect with their customers, walk them down the sales to the path, everything, right? So you could do that with me, which is a private coaching package. Here's the other option. And I guess I should say, preface this by saying, of course, I would love to work with you, but I'm telling you that this other option is a much better deal, right? And you can use me for backup. So if you want to have a pre-built business that it's your own business, not only can you purchase everything you need to learn how to start a company online, to launch a product, to launch a course, all the attraction marketing training that you could ever want, along with live training, you could do that. You could get started with that today and take all that training and start a new business, use it to market your current business, or actually resell this thing that's going to give you all the training you need to be successful. It's called master resale rights. right? So you're taking a product that you're purchasing and then you are able to resell it. A good example of that, I love this example that our founder actually gives is, let's look at Verizon or any of the phone, phone service companies out there, AT&T, whoever. They do not make the cell phone that they offer, that they sell. They purchase it from Apple. Apple makes it. Someone else has made it. They purchase it and then they resell it to the end consumer. So that is what a digital marketing business does. That is what this particular business that I'm talking about, Legacy Builders, that's what it is. You purchase it, you use it, right? And then you have the rights to resell it. Here's the big catch here. It is not a team thing. It's just you. You are the single business owner. You're not trying to recruit people, so you're not having to go out there and, bug your friends and family and tell them, "Hey, I'm doing this new thing. You want to, quote, sign up?" There is no sign up. You're just selling a product like you would be any other business. If you were selling shoes, if you were selling phones, it doesn't matter. Okay? What I love about this is everything that you get inside of it is what helps you actually be successful at being an online entrepreneur, because all the training is inside it that you need. I am giving you a little tiny piece of it today. Okay. Now I'm going to go through and walk you through an engagement, a 7-step engagement process. That means it's a framework that's going to help you make sure that you are out there connecting and getting more people to follow you, like you, pay attention to what you're doing, and engage with you. The more we have people engage with us on whichever social media platform we're on, the more that social media platform, right? Whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok, doesn't matter where you're at, the more engagement you have, that means the more they're going to push your content out. Because here's what happens. When you have people engage, the algorithms go, "Hey, there's something going on over here. People are really liking this." They will in turn push it out to more people, because it's in the platform's best interest to be having content that people appreciate and engage with and like, because their whole goal is to keep people on their platform. So if you're creating content that helps get people to engage, it's a win-win, right? That's why they do it. That's the magic of organic marketing. It creates a snowball effect, and you didn't have to pay a dime for it. Okay? Yeah? Are you with me? If you're with me and you get what I'm talking about, I want you to put organic in there. Because once again, I love knowing that y'all are here and that you're engaged and that you're taking this content in, right? So engagement is king. All right. So let's dig into this. By the way, if you want to know more about the Legacy Builder, if you want, I'm happy to share that info with you anytime. You can just type legacy in there or info, whatever you want to type in there. And I will be sure to connect with you so that you can get the blueprint for how that works, how that business works. Really low investment. You can start that business for less than the price of this phone. Yeah. And then you only have to sell one of them to get your investment back, because it's 100% profit, because it's truly your own business. You're not selling it for someone else, you're selling it for yourself. So it's 100% profit. Okay, let's move on. Engagement. How do you get engagement? Why do you know that you need more engagement? Who is this training for? Who is this going to be most helpful to? This is for anyone who's been online or ready to go online and is trying to figure out how to get people to interact with you, how to get people to pay attention to what you're putting out there. We are going to walk through a framework that you can use over and over again. This is what I always tell people. You don't have to have new content every single day. I know when I was first starting out, I really had this thing about, well, I've already talked about that. I can't do that again. No, not true. You need to be like a broken record saying the same thing over and over and over again. We need 18 to 20 touches with our prospective ideal client for them to know, like, and trust us before they're like, oh, yeah. A, before they remember you. B, before they remember what you're doing. And C, before they'll even remotely consider an offer. If they're cold traffic, that means someone who doesn't know you. I know this is kind of a lot. There's a lot going on here. So if we are creating content that isn't attracting our cold audience, that means we're just talking to our family and friends on social media, which isn't, they're not our customer. They're not going to buy from us. We have to make sure that we know how to get out there and put content out there that's going to interest the people who need our product, who need what we have to offer. That's what we're going to walk through today. And I'm going to have the Miro board out for you, of course. So if we have not met, I'm Shauna St. James. I've worked with over 5,000 creatives, entrepreneurs, makers in the last 5 years. And I have a coaching consulting business where I've done it group coaching. I do individual coaching where I walk you through everything you need and help you build the business online that's going to make you 6, 7, 8 figures. I took one artist, right? And here's the thing, if I can help someone sell art, I can help you sell anything. Art is really not the easiest thing to sell, right? But she was making $5,000 a year, and within 6 months she had already made $80,000. And it's because of the systems and the strategies and the tools. That's what we give you. That's what I give you in the coaching that I do with you. Okay? If you're interested in that, like I said, just say, let me know, and I can give you more details on that. No obligation, no expectation. So that is why I love helping anyone who's wanting to move their lives forward, who wants to make a change. Maybe you're in that situation and you're like, yep, I've been out here, I've been plugging away, Shauna, and I'm not getting anywhere. I get it. This is going to change that for you. You know, when I started the digital marketing business, I still do my coaching business because I love my clients and I love what I do, but I am a firm believer in multiple streams of income. Number one, multiple streams of income. Number two, I really wanted a business that I could work less and earn more, right? So that it wasn't dependent on, the trade of time for money. I wanted to be able to leverage my time and use more systems and automations to promote my business and to make my business run. A coaching business, if you guys are thinking about coaching, it's a little more hands-on, right? When I'm out there and I am marketing my product and I'm trying to connect with more clients and find my ideal customer who really I can serve, I've got to be out there personally. And yes, there's a machine that runs behind it, but is my business is dependent on what they call launching, meaning you're consistently getting out there and telling people what you have to offer versus having a business that and then you have to deliver the product too, right? Because then I have to do all the coaching in person, which gives me a lot of energy, but I'm not leveraging my time that way. So, by having systems and automations inside of an online business, I can have everything working behind the scenes for me 24/7, and I don't have to be at the helm steering the wheel. And because it's a digital product, because everything's delivered online, once again, all of that is automated. It doesn't take me personally to show up for my business and deliver the training and content because it's all built in to the package. That's a huge advantage. So if you are thinking about starting an online business, I really want you to consider something that is pre-built and it saves you so much time. I took years building my business because I had to build my product and what I was offering, my offer and my service. I had to get that all refined, honed, and then test it on on friends, really friends who I did it for free, right? To make sure that what I was doing was effective so that I could go out there and market it before I could ever go out there and get paid for it. Versus having a pre-built business in a box system that's already been proven to the tune of, now let me just quote a number here, proven to the tune of it generated $12 million, 12 plus million dollars in sales in the last 90 days. So June, May, April, May, June, $12 million in sales. And guess where that money went? That money didn't just go to the person who made the product. The money went to each of us who invested in the business, and that is our offer, right? I'm part of that. I got paid some of that. Because you're getting 100% profit because it is your business. You just didn't make the product. Someone else made the product. But that still all depends on engagement and reaching people. And I, in particular, did not want to have to go and invest in ads. If you have the budget for that, go for it. I'm not saying it's not good. It's absolutely good. It's great. But if you don't have the budget for that, how are you going to get out there and still be successful and make your 6 and 7 figures? That is what we're giving you today. I'm giving you the framework, the formula, whatever you want to call it, on how to do that. So let's share my screen. I know I sound like I'm preaching. I sort of am. Hopefully it wasn't a big ramble. Okay, here we go. When we are out there communicating with our ideal customer, trying to attract them, there's a process that we need to go through. And I think I told you before, I know I told you before in one of my trainings, that one of the best ways to catch people's attention is through a story. Okay, I want you to think of a story as a journey in this case. The journey is, here are our people to start with. Our people, when they start here, let's see if I can put a circle around these people. When they start here, these are people that they're frustrated, they're unhappy, they're missing something, they're not where they want to be. These are the people who have the problems that your product, your offer, your service solves. So, who are those people? That's the first thing we need to know. We're not going to dig into that today. If you don't know who your ideal customer is, that's okay. I love helping people figure that out. We walk through, oh my gosh, it's one of the funnest parts of a business. Sometimes there are things that you just never really thought about when it comes time to understanding your customer, because it's not just about demographics, it's about psychographics too. And that's all that sales psychology, neuroscience geek stuff that I love. But we have our customers who need us and they need something we offer. They're unhappy, they're sad, they're confused, they're puzzled, whatever that is, we can deliver that to them. Okay. This is who are people after they have hung out with us, right? After we have offered them our product, they have invested in our product or our service, they arrived at where they wanted to go. They've gotten the result that they've always wanted. So let's give some examples. If you're a real estate person, here they don't have a home. Here they do have a home, the perfect home, a home they love. Okay. If you're a business coach like I am, here they're struggling with a business. They cannot get their business up and running and to go the way they want it to. It's not generating sales. After they're done with my service, right? After they've hung out with me and we've done coaching and we've walked through, we've identified all the things and repaired all the things that weren't going right. These are the results after they've reached their sales goals. So where is your customer? Describe your customer here, describe your customer there. That's the first thing I would do. I would literally sit down and make a list of all the things my customer is struggling with and all the opposites of that. So remember when we went through the 4 base camps to summit and we wrote down all the things that we didn't want, and then we wrote the opposite that. What would it be if we had that thing, right? I no longer, I don't want to struggle with my weight anymore. The opposite. I'm at my perfect weight. My health is optimal. I've never felt this alive, never had this much energy before, right? So that would be the before and the after. Write a list down. Here's why I want you to write that list down. And here's our 7-step framework. Let's see if I can get this bigger. 7-step content framework. And let me repeat that. Remember when I've said that I've trained with a lot of the leaders in this industry, and this is the same content framework that the most successful entrepreneurs, influencers, leaders out there in the field use. You are getting that framework. Now, every single person kind of has their own little tweak on it, so I'm giving you the basic framework that I have learned from my coaches, frankly. And this is what it is. You're going to do this. It's simple, guys. You're going to be like, really? That's it? We are going to take all these things that they have problems with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, I didn't do a very good job here. 7. Sorry. I'll give you a better picture of it at the end. I want you to write down each one of these problems. And this right here, I want you to this is how we're going to lay it out. Oh my. Okay, so whatever the problem is, Monday. I'm going to give you two different frameworks actually because you can lay them over each other. Tuesday. I think you get the idea here. No, that's not what we want. Okay, Wednesday, right? And we got, why is it doing that? Nope, I just really want to duplicate this. That's all I want. Okay, Wednesday. This is going to be Thursday. Here's Friday. Saturday. And you can choose, like, your Sunday might be your kickoff day for the week. You choose when the day of the week starts, truly, based on your audience and when they're going to be most attentive to your content. I want you to take that list of issues on the side, right? So, oh geez, sorry. Let's walk through someone who has a business, okay? So, not enough customers, burnt out, right? Working too hard. Not enough customers and sales. Need more leads. What else are things that we struggle with when we're starting a business? Not enough time. Overwhelm. Okay, I'm just listing. You could have 20 of these reasons, right? I want you to take each day of the week and talk about a different problem. And each day of the week that you're talking about a different problem, you're going to give them a solution. I don't know what the heck this is. Why are we going to give them a solution? Because we want to show them how we can help them. So we're going to talk about one problem. We're going to give them one solution. And we're going to give them one CTA, call to action. So that's what our post is going to be about. That's what our content post. Each day in here. Monday, you're going to do a piece of content that talks about one problem they have, one solution that you offer them, and then a call to action at the end. What do you want them to do? Well, one of the great things we'd want them to do is actually get on our email list, right? Or you want them to say yes so that you can, that's a whole nother ball of wax on how to build the algorithm. A CTA that's going to get them to engage. And you choose what that engagement is. Do you want them to take home a free gift or a lead magnet, right? Do you want them to just say yes and you're going to reach out to them? What is the call to action? Are you making an offer? Is it, hey, I have, now that I've shown you the solution, here's the product. Are you ready to purchase? Each content, each post. I have this in a slide deck, you guys, but I didn't want to do the slide deck for you. I'm not sure those are super enjoyable, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay? So each day you're going to talk about one of these problems and how you can help them solve it. Let's go to this. So maybe on Monday, you're going to talk about that. Maybe on Tuesday, you're going to talk about that. And Wednesday, you're going to talk about, well, what do you do if you don't have enough time? Well, that means that you need automations, right? That would be the solution that you're offering them. And then you're going to tell them how they can tap into that or whatever it is you want to say. Here's the thing. Every week you wash, rinse, and repeat. You'll probably have more than 7 of these problems, but if you only have 5 or 6, you just repeat them. You tell a different story about them each time, or you give an example. You mix up the call to action, right? You mix up the graphic on the post. That's it. You guys, that's all you need to be able to get out there and start connecting with your customer. Because when we're talking about these things, we're connecting with their emotions. Connecting with their emotions. And what did we say? What is a buying trigger? We buy on emotion. We justify with logic. That's the way the human mind works. So anytime you're tapping into these, you are tapping into each customer's emotion as they are moving through the awareness cycle, as they're becoming aware of the problem, the solution, and you as the provider of the solution. Okay? Now, here's another framework that you can use still on this weekly framework. You could, let's say we're going to choose overwhelm. Okay? We're going to just talk about overwhelm, and we are going to do, this is what you would do for content if you were willing to go live every week. Live 1 time a week, right? On your Facebook, on your YouTube, wherever that is for you. And you choose the day you want it to be. But let's say Thursday, we're going to do a live video. I don't know. So this is, oh, I can't. I'm just having terrible problems today, right? So this is live video day. Live video day. So you're choosing one problem to talk about. And that's going to be on overwhelm. Okay, that's what you're going to talk about. So here's the fun thing about the live video 7-step content framework. All of your content revolves around this one live video. So if you were going to go live on Thursday, Monday, you're going to basically announce it and the topic and give it a call to action, right? Same thing. You're using this same formula in each of these, right? On Tuesday, which by the way, all of these, you're going to follow up, you're going to send a follow-up email. So you're going to send an email directing them back to this post. You see how it starts building, right? So the email is going to say, hey, I'm doing a live on Thursday. We're going to talk about how you can conquer overwhelm and really be more productive, because overwhelm, we all know, it really holds us back from getting things done in our business. You want to make sure that you come Thursday to 12 o'clock, wherever you're doing it, right? You give them all the information in the post, and you send the same thing in the email with the link to this post. Here's the post that gives you all the details about it. Links in the email, they come back here, right? You've given them some sort of a CTA. Hey, if you want to invite to that, or you want a reminder, say, remind me below, right? Or you ask a question. Okay, so Tuesday, I like this one because Tuesday you are going to, you either dig deeper or oh, there we go. Or you do I call them call out posts. If you don't know what a call out post, I actually have training on this. Um I can't remember the title of it. I'll try to put the link up above to that. A call out post, which is going to get a response, right? Hey, say me if you've ever felt like this. Say hooray if you're ready to be done with overwhelm. Just I'm giving you examples, okay? And you're going to remind them of the upcoming. Okay? Wednesday, you can see how this makes your content formulaic, right? It's a framework you use over and over again, right? Reminder, and you're going to give them a little more information on what to expect, right? They walk away with. So then Thursday, your content is the live video. And Friday, keep in mind, each of these, even during your live, you're dealing with a problem, a solution, and a call to action. Okay? All of these, you could be sending emails. Hey, we're going live today, blah, 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 blah. See you in 5 minutes, whatever. Friday, you're going to do a post in case you missed it. Post. And again, you're going to do that in the email, right? You're going to send an email with the link to the live video. Hey, in case you missed it, I wanted to make sure you had access to this training when we talked about blah, 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 blah. Here's the link. They click the link, they go and watch it on the platform that you did it live in. You are building engagement. Okay. Saturday, we'll just use this. Saturday, you can use it as a Q&A day. What happens if you don't have people asking you a lot of questions, especially as you're getting this started, right? You're not going to have tons of engagement because it takes a while to build that. But you're still going to go in and you're going to answer a question that you know someone would have. You don't have to have the question live. It could be, hey, the other day I had, one of my clients, or a really common question I get is, does everyone deal with overwhelm, and what what do they do about it? How do they deal with it? Or burnout, or whatever it is you want to talk about. And then you answer it. You can also make that about your product. So if someone, it could be, hey, yesterday, Susie asked me how you get started in this with this program. So I just want to answer that because Susie, you're probably not the only person who has this question. Thank you for asking it because you're going to help everyone by asking that question, right? Oh, sorry. And you answer the question. So here's how you get started. It's as simple as, you know, going to this link, clicking on the link, you enter all your information, your payment information, and here's what happens next. As soon as you do that, you're going to have an email delivered into your inbox, and that email is going to give you your access to the training program, the access to the community. It's going to give you everything you need step by step to get started. Plus you have me, right? Yeah. So then if you wanted to take a day off, of course you could. But maybe Saturday you do, Sunday you do something entertaining or inspirational, or you do a testimonial. This is a good place to do a testimonial too. Or it could be just a case study. A case study is just an example of how a process works, how your solution works. So you just repeat this every week and you just choose a different topic. You choose a different problem each time. And then you repeat it. So basically, if you have like, if you're using this system especially, right? That's 1 in every 7 weeks that you're talking about overwhelm. Your people are not going to get tired of that. They're not going to feel like, oh gosh, she already said that. Trust me, only, 3 to 10% of the people that are out there that even are connected with you are hearing this content. If you're up to 30%, that's really amazing. So it is okay to say it over and over again. And the fact that you do repeat yourself is actually setting you up as a leader and an expert in your field. Okay, so here's what it looks like. This is, of course, with art, right? If you're an artist. But here's what that story arc looks like. Why am I yawning, you guys? I have no idea what my problem is. One of the things we talk about, I really coach on, is the fact that our product is not about us, it's about our customer. Everything is about our customer, and we need to treat them like the champion they are because they're the ones that are going on the journey to get to their ultimate desire. How can we assist them on this journey? That is our job, that is our role. Our role is to help them get where they want to go, help them achieve what they want to achieve. These are all the things that are getting in the way of them doing that. And so when we're calling them out each week or each day, and we're telling them, hey, it's fixable, that's how you build the know, like, trust factor. That's how you build the rapport. You just have to do it enough times that they feel safe with you, that they believe in you, and they know that you are the person to help them. All right, I'm going to stop sharing for a minute because I want to talk about something important here before we go. One of the things I hear a lot from my clients is, Well, there are already people out there doing that. I feel like no one's going to listen to me because it's already been done. Here's the thing, there is only one you. There is only one you with the experiences that you've had that has brought you to this point, with the emotions that you connect with who you are, your personality. Yeah, I'll use myself as an example because I struggled with this in the beginning. A lot of people would say, Shauna, you really need to talk about the fact that, you had to start over after your divorce. You literally had nothing left, right? All three didn't get any of the houses, even though there were three houses, and, you know, left with basically nothing. Okay. I was like, well, lots of people have that story. That story is not unique. I'm just going to sound like white noise. And I don't want people to feel sorry for me. But guess what? You were meant to have that experience so that you go out there and help other people who connect with you. Whether they've had the exact same experience or not doesn't matter. If they connect with you emotionally, it's because you can help them. That's that's all we're out here to do, to serve people, to make people's lives better, to make a positive impact with whatever it is you offer. And even though you may be selling shoes, think about that one, right? You're like, well, I'm just a shoe salesman. Well, you are unique as a shoe salesman. How you serve people, how you help your customers is different than anyone else out there. Maybe you actually are a shoe maker, and the shoes that you make fit your customers' feet. They're custom fit, right? They're not buying something off of, the shelf at, Target. And yeah, they give them blisters, and yeah, the sole is way too hard. No, you're giving them something that fits their foot perfectly. Just using that as an example. That's different. That makes you unique. Let's say you are selling regular shoes. What makes you special? What makes your product different is the fact that you're the one that's delivering the product. That's it. Own it. Lean into it. Embrace it. Really embrace it. Don't hide it, right? Showing up as your authentic self, whatever that is what's going to make you stand out from everyone else out there. And it's what's going to stop the scroll for your ideal customer, because that authentic connection, it's out there. This is the thing about quantum physics and energy and vibration and frequency. There is science to it, and it is the most amazing thing to watch happen, right? We call it attraction marketing, where, yeah, you may be out there saying the same thing, but the way you're saying it, the energy behind it, it's completely unique. And you are going to attract a different person than someone else who may be saying the same thing, but they just have a different personality, different energy. You have to believe that it is out there for you, that your ideal customers are out there for you, and that you need to be out there connecting with them and getting in front of them so that they can find the solution. Here's the other thing about this. Think about this on the other side. If you're really frustrated with this and you're like, yeah, I'm not getting engagement, your people just haven't found you yet. What if there isn't anyone else out there that can help them because they don't emotionally connect with them, even though someone else may be offering the same solution? It's your obligation to get out there and make the impact on those people that are kind of hanging in the breeze without you. That's the power that you have when you show up as your authentic self and you use a framework that builds that engagement. And the wonderful thing about this framework is, once again, it's a strategy, it's a proven strategy and a system that work. What I just gave you works for multi-million-dollar companies. They use that exact same strategy, that exact same system. Now, I'll be honest, once those things are automated, once you have tools that help you automate those, your world gets a lot better, right? At the beginning, it's hard because you're doing it all yourself. And if you want to know how you can automate those and what tools are going to basically save you time, give you your time back, that's what the tools and automations do. Let me know and I will share that with you. Info. Okay? Because I want you to have big success and have whatever your dream is and not be exhausted and burn out doing it. Because I've been there. And I've also, maybe you've failed at several things. Oh my gosh, I failed at so many things before I got it right. And I don't want you to have to do that. Or maybe if you have done that and you're like, Shauna, I just really need the right thing. I can't keep doing this anymore. I can't keep investing in things that don't work. I can't keep looking for things that aren't going to get me the results. I can't keep trying to do it all by myself. Hello, that was me. I just really need some help. We have options for you. We have options for you, whether it is a one-on-one private coaching package or whether it's the legacy program. That, once again, what I love about the legacy program is not only do you get it and all the training, but then you can take that as your product and go out and sell it. Oh my gosh. It is the best thing ever. I never knew there was such a thing when I started my business. I just never knew it. And now that I do, I wish I had done that to start. I wish I had done that from the beginning. Even though I love my clients and I love what I do, I actually supplement what I'm doing right now, like the Legacy Builder program. You invest in the Legacy Builder program, you get me too. That's how much I like it. That's how much I like doing what I do, right? You still get my help. I'm still going to be there to support you, to cheerlead you on. Plus, you get their community. You get the the legacy. It's the digital growth community that right now there are 25,000 people in it. You think there isn't someone in there that can be your accountability partner, that can be your cheerleader? I'm going to see really quick what's going on in there. Let's see if we can jump over there. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Here's why this is so powerful. I think you guys can identify with this. Let's jump over here. This is the community. First of all, Oh, we're at almost 27,000 people. That's grown a lot in the last couple days. Here is the founder. Here's the person that's built this amazing thing. She's in here every day. You get a live training, right? Every day. Here are people celebrating and supporting each other. Hey, I'm doing TikTok. I need to get to 1,000 people fast. Let's go. I'm going to get on that train. Okay. TikTok. Check this out. 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, she posted this. Y'all, I made $19,800 in my first 3 weeks. To say I'm excited and shocked is an understatement. This is life-changing stuff. I am not kidding. I mean, I know you probably think I'm crazy, but this is what is happening. Here's someone, first $700 in 48 hours. She was only in here for 48 hours and she already made $700. Here's everybody out here doing this. Life is good, $900. Here's Michelle saying, "Hey, I love this community. I love the people." Here's someone they're stuck, right? They're putting together, these guys give you the website. They give you the website. You don't have, it's an 8-page website. You would have to pay more than $5,000 for someone to build you an 8-page website. You get it for $29. $29, a one-time thing, and you get the website. But here's someone right here who's in the middle of setting that up and she's stuck. She goes in here and she gets the help she needs. Here's someone that's looking for their perfect customer. You guys, it is such a powerful thing. This can change your life. So, all right, I'm going to stop preaching. Say info if you want to learn anything, and we will go and have a chat, probably over in Insta, or Facebook Messenger. We can do that over there and find out exactly what it is you're looking for and what you need, because I don't want to just throw a whole bunch of stuff at you and you're like, yeah, no, that didn't help me at all. I want to make sure that we know what you need before we, start throwing stuff out there that are solutions for you. So once you know what you need, then we're going to dig into that. Ooh, I got itchy. So if you want that, say info and I will connect with you. I want you to have the success you deserve, and it's not that far away. It is closer than you think. You just saw people who were changing lives in 48 hours, in 3 weeks, $20,000. Freaking unbelievable. You can have it too. All right, I'll let you go. See you at another day tomorrow.